Last night, the Sacramento Kings lost another game, but more importantly, the Detroit Pistons won another game. Jaden Ivey had a 4-point play to win the game. Sacramento is in shambles. Of course, Sabonis didn't play, but this Sacramento Kings team is definitely not on the right side of what's going on this season. The addition of DeMar DeRozan has not been good. I've talked about that ad nauseum. But let's talk about the Detroit Pistons because they're doing something this year they haven't done in a couple of years, and they just won their third game in a row, beating the Lakers and the Kings in the process. The Pistons' record this season is 14-17. Last year, their final record was 14-68. So they have already equaled last year's win total in a quarter of the season. And they're currently only 2.5 games out of the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference. What's crazy about this is the roster didn't really change. They're just not playing Killian Hayes because he's no longer on the roster. They're playing Jaden Ivey. They have Malik Beasley now, who's been really good for them, scoring the ball from three-point line. They brought in veteran Tobias Harris, and they just have a better coach. And Cade has definitely gone up a level this year. I want to talk about the Pistons because I feel like they're not getting enough publicity. We gave them a lot of publicity last year when they were losing all these games, but we're not talking about them when they're doing good. I feel like that is a travesty. So we need to give them their flowers. Plus, one of my buddies is a huge Pistons fan. Shouts out to you, Tommy. And Jalen Duren's not even really playing good this season. He's been average, but he was definitely better last year. But the reason why this team is going is Cade Cunningham is in the discussion for an all-star this year. He's really been that good. He's been more efficient. He's distributing the ball more. He's had a bunch of triple-doubles. And I think his shooting has improved across the board. And that's really what you want. But he is showing why he was the number 1 overall pick. And this Pistons team, they're young. They're showing that they have some promise. Imagine if you can fill that Tobias Harris spot with like a lockdown defender. This team is going to be pretty decent in the next couple of years, especially if Cade continues to grow, which he will.